So UK hip hop. So what occurred in the early 80s of UK hip hop is a lot of MCs were coming through from all the ends, north, south, east and west. As I said, I was a part of the London Rhyme Syndicate at the time. We represented West London, and you had various crews, Demon Boys, Hijack, Cookie Crew, She Rockers, Gate Crash, MC Mello, Moni Love, who went on to be Grammy nominated with Queen Latifah. All these crews just came forward, but I want to focus on one crew in the UK, going back to the origins of UK hip hop and its connection with the US and even connection with gangster rap. There was a crew in the 80s called Hijack. They were called Hijack the Terrorist Group, and they were from Brixton and Stockwell, Clapham. I would say that they were pretty much the best crew at the time in the UK. Comanche Sly, his rhyme vernacular, I would say there's few MCs even today that can match Comanche Sly. So what happened? Hijack got whipped up by who? It all connects, and it's all part of this hip hop history. They got signed by Ice-T. Ice-T, they were doing they were supporting acts for Ice-T when he came over here, and Ice-T had talks with them, and he signed them to his record label at the time. So they were flown out to the US, where they signed a deal with Warner Brothers, an album deal. But unfortunately, they were dropped. They were dropped from the record label, and it basically killed off Hijack. Now Hijack was pretty much they were on track to becoming the public enemy of the UK. I mean, you know, everyone respected Hijack, and they were blowing up the airwaves, especially with their album that did come out. They produced one album called The Horns of Jericho, which is out of print. You can't get it nowadays. I managed to get a copy on CD, but if you're lucky enough, you'll be able to buy on eBay. But Hijack, The Horns of Jericho, I would highly recommend. If anyone out there can get a copy of that, buy that album, because it will give you a snippet of what UK hip hop was authentically about when it first was created, and it was basically about social awareness and knowledge, and that's what Hijack represents.